doesn't sleep. What to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on the world. It looks like we made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is season 5 and this is the official season 5. We kept telling you guys that what we were doing previously, that was the mixtape. This is the album. My name is Ben Psycho and this is the Joyride podcast and I'm joined with...
My name is Wanju and we're so excited that we are not selling hot air anymore.
Yeah.
We were starting to sound like some guys.
Politicians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that it's finally here.
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain to guys what Love on the Joyride is.
Oh, Love on the Joyride is that we are getting different people to come and play the Joyride game, which is right here, which we've been selling to you since last year. But the reason why you're struggling with love in Nairobi is because you've not bought this game. But as a shida yako. So what we do is that we get people, we ask them questions. We're going to do a 10-week series where we're going to be playing this Joyride. These are 4 guys and 4 chicks. And if somebody feels like they've blended with somebody based on how they've answered these questions, because these questions are deep, they get to understand who you are as a person and get to unpack a few traumas here and there. So if you feel like you've blended with somebody, maybe you guys can date or maybe not. If not, you guys can just get to know each other and just have fun.
Or enemies.
Yeah.
Anything is possible here.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible
In
here.
fact, I need to read some comments from the previous episodes. We have like Harriet was saying, Sio kila saa stories bana. They are nice once in a while, but personally I prefer other segments because they're usually meaningful conversations that add value to lives. Somebody else, user GBX, whatever, was like, for real, nikiona hii story naishiwa na nguvu. Na Wanjiru amemaliza akisema next ni story pia. Guy, you know? People are hilarious, you know? Some African girl is saying that the true segment is like the one you guys had with Moji and the wife. Night Musioka, ndio sasa akakuja hapo, ndio alikuwa ame-explain what we are doing. It's like I thought they just explained what they are not why they are not having other segments. Kwani hamko understanding huko nje? Thank you so much. So today we are doing that big episode, and this is now officially Joyride season 5.
All right, so we'll first introduce our guests today. Ladies first. Are we in agreement? Yeah. So maybe we can start. Maybe we can start from here. And maybe you can just tell us your name to learn more a little bit about Nicey. I'm sure you guys have watched the first episode, so please go back and watch a little bit of that. Nicey.
Hi, I'm Nicey Motoma.
Next.
Hello, I'm Faith Franklin.
Nice.
I'm Zanita.
I'm Comfort.
Nice one. The gentleman, the real OGs. Tuanze na nani, king of hacker. Tuanze hii side, yeah? Okay.
Hey, I'm Ted, or to Richa.
Okay.
Hello, I am Samuel.
Hi guys. I am Okampo is my name.
Okay.
Oh, go on, we need to Sam.
Sam.
So for purposes, we'll say Samuel and then we say Sam.
Samuel Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sam has energy for like 20,000 people. Yeah, but we are happy. So today we're going to be starting with the first episode or conversation, which I think we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. So we'll play the Joyride game. We'll have a deck of cards. We'll pass them around and then all of us get to answer our most honest answers. There's no faking here. Just be as honest and as authentic as you possibly can be. So, and in case you're at home wondering where you can get yourself the Joyride game, it's available on Game Nights 254. We will leave them in the description box. You can go order your game from them. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick a card. I'm going to zungusha this card. So you pick a card, you shuffle. The question you land on is the one you answer. We all answer as truthfully as possible. There is a set of dare cards here. If you choose to pass a question, you pick a dare card and you do exactly what the dare card says. In here, also, you might land on a Kalamba Kidole card. What that means is you have to tell the honest truth about that situation. Okay?
And God is watching.
Yeah.
You people have been struck by lightning, just to let you know.
And then
Good one.
lastly, if you land on a Joyride story, you have to tell us like a confession, either about a relationship story that you have or just a confession that you'll have. So,
You okay?
Yeah.
This should be fun.
So
are, you
we
guys
start-
are you guys excited? What I'm gonna say,
it's so chill.
We've had such a good day, you know.
So,
So
tuanze na ladies ama tuanze na gents?
Fanyeni rock paper scissors.
I'll take one for the team.
Okay.
Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot or rock, paper, scissors?
Kwani kuna tena versions
Shoot.
zingine?
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Aya,
Who wins?
nyinyi
I
mnaanza.
want.
Comfort. All right, Comfort. Yeah. The good thing is we all answer the questions.
Okay.
So even you guys have to answer.
Yeah, it's not like the question will just be for them.
Yeah.
When were you there?
Let- Let me get the dear cards out. You've shuffled.
Have you shuffled?
She's
I'm
ready.
big-
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Pass it.
Cards.
I know.
But they're not that complicated. Wase wako in touch with themselves and daughter struggles, but anyway. Let's go.
Aya, go.
Well, in a relationship, what is the latest time you can take a call from a friend? A, if it is opposite sex. B, if it is same sex.
Okay. So, what's the latest time you can pick a call if you're dating somebody? What's the latest time that you pick a call if it's from the opposite sex? So, if you're a guy, no gonna dame.
When is the latest?
What's the latest time that you would pick a call from a lady? Let's start with Ted.
With me.
Yeah.
Let's start with you.
I don't really think there's that time. Because, okay, personally, my best friends, like my really close friends, they're women. So it might be an emergency, it might be something. So I'll pick. So for me,
Let's get my
I
giggles.
don't think. So I'll be honest, I don't think there's a time because if you trust each other,
Yeah.
then how I feel about the opposite sex best friend in a relationship is that it's possible to have one. I just think it's very important that you have boundaries and you communicate with your partner, like let them know this makes me a bit uncomfortable, this I'm okay with, but obviously within consensus, because some of the things you may ask are unreasonable, especially if this is someone who's been in their life for longer than you have.
So for you, if let's say if somebody calls you at like 2 a.m. and you have you're in a relationship or your partner, you would still pick up the call.
I'll pick up and I'll be like, yo, what's up? If it's urgent, obviously I'll do it. But if I'm busy with my girlfriend, I'll be like, can I call you in the morning? You know?
What if they're just checking up on you at 2 a.m.?
Would you have an issue if your girlfriend
Picks
was
up a
picking
call
up- Yeah.
from a guy
No.
at 1 a.m.
No.
No, I'll be honest.
Uh-huh.
If I know the friend, it will obviously be easier than if I don't.
Okay.
You get?
So it's safe to assume you're all for female best friends, like you would have a female best friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Would you allow your girlfriend or your partner to have a male best friend?
Yeah.
A male best friend?
Yes.
I'd like to know what the ladies feel about that.
I like that.
But obviously, it's important to establish boundaries.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Let's go to, we said you're going to call him? Samuel.
Samuel. Yeah, I think I agree with him. If it's a matter of urgency, you'll have to pick the call.
What's urgent at 1 a.m.?
You never know. Maybe a police case. Maybe they have a.
Okay, so let's say you've picked up, it's not an emergency, they just wanted to check up on you. Hey, Sami, Mambo, hey, nini,
No, you
nini.
can't call me at 2 a.m. You want to check up on me. That's
That's what this chick is doing in a relationship.
tough.
Okay.
So what are you saying? You would establish the boundary?
Yeah, of course.
So unazambia ule mazee usiku
This is not the
unanipigia
time
time.
to call me. You're checking up on me. Call me during the day.
Yeah, like your opening hours ni 8 to 5 eh? Kama
9
gava.
to 5.
Na spigi 1 to 2 hiyo ni masaa ya lunch.
Unajua tunatumianga ile WhatsApp business. Ile WhatsApp business wangu umeweka working hours. Ukipitisha hiyo working hours
Yeah.
utafute. But ilikuwa niseme yes. they can call until Onjiro aseme, are you comfortable if the chile kama kitu the same imfanyikie? So I was like, I wouldn't be comfortable.
You wouldn't be comfortable with your girlfriend being called?
Yeah. So since I want to be comfortable with her picking the call, so I won't be able to pick that.
You won't be able to pick that call. Your girlfriend having a male best friend, would you be okay with that?
Nah, bro, why? What?
You are the only best friend she needs in her life.
Yes.
You two a couple?
Yes.
Mesemata family member.
Haya, wacha tusikie from some himself. Would you be okay would you be okay receiving calls? Odd hours, na uko na dem?
Odd hours. Naweza sema yes and no. Mi hata ukinipigia hata kasi odd hours itashika. Okay. Kawezi nitext shida yako weka na shida yako.
Or like you don't like calls?
I like calls, but nabagua. Okay. Nikiwa na vibe kana dishi,
unajua utakuwa na madeni wapende kupigiwa simu.
Sina madeni.
So ubaguzi yako inawakaje? Like nini ina determine which calls to pick, which calls not?
Kama call inaingia na vibe ya kunibo.
How do you know?
Kwani kuna na ring different?
Onye mjapitia hii bado?
Bado.
Sisi ni wadogo bado.
Watu wamefundishe.
Kasi na mood ya kukuongelesha, naona kaka kunipigia makelele. Wewe kaa tu huko nitakwambia sikuona simu.
Okay.
So, at this point, so should I establish you dem ni wa kupigia makelele?
Si hivyo. Kaa vibe yako inibambi hiyo saa.
Okay.
Kama nimejisikia na wewe.
Okay.
Kwenye ndajisikia na wewe nitashika hadi nitakupigia.
Sawa. Alafu would you allow your girlfriend to have the male best friend?
Wenda tu mkae naye.
When you're the only male best friend?
Wenda hata male friend.
Bwana.
Sikia. Hao ni acquaintance. Si friend.
So like hawezi enda coffee date na a guy?
Coffee date ukifanya nini?
Simbeshte yake.
Coffee date.
Wewe ni mtap.
Wewe ukishalia coffee date urudi chukua tu vitu zako mfuate.
Nilikuanga victim hiyo best friend hiyo. Ilikuwa naambiwa just my best friend, nothing more. Before nishtukie. Ilikuwa
wewe sasa ndio ulikuwa best friend
sasa ndio nikageuziwa tu hivyo.
Kudita.
Ladies, what do we feel?
Would you pick calls? You're dating a guy, and then somebody calls you at weird hours. This guy, of course.
Personally, both men and women, I think the cutoff time is 11 p.m. After that, you can just text me or we can talk tomorrow. And about having a best friend, I can't really speak on it because I have a boy best friend. We've known each other for 11 years. That's my brother at this point.
Yeah.
On the issue that she has a male best friend for 11 years, I'd say that I wouldn't compromise on maybe risking her to be more than a friend, because I have rules I have set for myself. So there are things I can't break for myself. How much those standards, I can find people who match.
So I don't have a problem even if there's a girl best friend. But if I know her,
Okay.
so that, if you talk to someone, you can pick up their vibe and you can see if they like him.
Yeah.
And they're low-key just doing things and they're friends for real. Yeah.
Has your friendship ever has it ever caused drama for either of your relationships?
No.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Especially because when he's dealing with someone, I really try to
Stay away.
Yeah.
Okay. That's respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't even meet many of my niggas.
I mean, that's
What's the
establishing
red flag
boundaries.
there? What's the red flag there? Many of her boyfriends.
No, she's establishing boundaries.
Niggas very mistake. It's very vague.
Okay, boyfriends. You meant boyfriends.
People I'm talking to.
Okay.
Or
I don't let them meet my friends because I know it won't last. So
Okay.
Why?
Look at the girls are like, why?
I got Sam.
Okay.
Zanita?
I feel like after 10, you can always text me. Like there's nothing that can be very urgent that you need to call me past that time. So yeah,
You're
maybe
not a
after
police
10.
officer.
Yeah, after 10, me simu yangu already got DND. Thanks somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faith?
Would you be comfortable if your guy had a female best friend?
Ain't no way, to be honest. Because I feel like some can be genuine, but there are some babes who can be quite malicious. They'd want to have whatever you have in your life, so they'll try use that opportunity to get to your man. Because I don't want to say that men are weak, but if temptations are there, obviously something is going to happen. Yeah.
Alafu, let me just say also with the boy best friend thing, if I start dating someone and then they get a best friend out of nowhere, that's weird. But if I was there even before you guys knew each other, I feel like that's different because like they're friends before. But at Isasa we're dating and then you get a best friend from where?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What if the blessing delayed somewhere?
A blessing of a best friend.
Faye?
So for me personally, it's 11 p.m. I can't take calls after 11 p.m. So nakonga D&D.
D&D. Do you allow your guy to have a female best friend?
No way.
Why?
No, I don't want.
Like maybe they're just colleagues, they went to uni together, they've struggled together. Kustruggle ni wazee.
Hapana, lakini mbona waongea after 11, mbona si mchana?
Not even the calls. Now, Sasa, because Ted introduced a very interesting concept, which we are also exploring, is the element of best friend. Like, would you be okay if your boyfriend or your partner had a female best friend?
I'm the best friend.
You're the best
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, please, Teddy.
So, for all who said you can't have a best friend of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship, so do you expect your partner to cancel their friend, or what are you expecting to happen?
I like that.
I mean, don't cancel your friend, lakini kama ni best friend, I mean, kwani mimi ni nani kwa maisha yako?
So
I'm
you
your
feel
girlfriend,
so
I
you feel
should
threatened.
be.
You feel threatened by the best friend.
You're saying I am your world, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Zanita, you'd say if you're dating this guy and he already had a best friend who was a chick.
That's fine, but just don't come out of the blues that high.
No. We're talking about that they had this best
had
friend.
them before. That's fine.
That's fine with you.
Yeah, that's fine with
That's
me.
fine with you. Go comfort.
Yeah.
So majamaa tu ndio mmekataa kabisa.
We have a question.
Apart from Teddy, yeah.
I have a question. Most of the guys, let's say my friend here, Comfort. You've been having your bestie for like 11 years right now.
We've known each other for 11 years, yeah.
So for those 11 years, will you at any point be interested in your best friend?
At first, that's what it was, but like it was quickly.
Or it started as like a thing?
No, not really. I had a crush on him.
Okay.
When I first met him.
Okay.
But then he was seeing someone, so I started seeing his best friend.
Okay.
It
So
was like, I have a partner, but there's space for you at the best friend. I'll give you a one-way ticket. And then you dated his best friend.
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
So now we're still just cool. All of us are still just friends now.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now, why should a bestie, why should a
We
girlfriend...
weren't best friends then.
I'm not even on your case right
Okay.
Why should a girlfriend feel threatened by a bestie? Because unasema, in your case you're saying you can't date him. Ni mtu umeona akikuwa kwa struggles, you know, you're taking him as your brother, as your brother. So for the ladies, no mmekataa. Why are you threatened by the bestie?
No, they've said they're okay. If you had that best friend before, they're okay.
They're okay.
Yes,
Oh.
they've said apart from
But
Faye,
they just don't
not even
come
going
up.
tonight.
Yeah, just like
But for the guys, ndio nyinyi ndio mmekataa. Apart from
Kabisa.
Teddy. Teddy is the only one who
hivi.
is saying he's secure if he knows that I can trust my girl like this with this best friend.
Okay. Okay.
Mimi ningeiweka hivi.
Iweke sawa.
Best friend is he. Close friend, yes.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Kuna best friends wengine ni wa kuchochana. Wengine ni wa kuchochana mabesti. Unamshow kitu unataka akuwa show. For example, nakuuliza kitu but nataka uniambie kitu nataka kusikia. But close friend hata kushow hivyo. Close friend atakwambia kitu ya kweli.
I think they take the opposite.
Yes,
Your best friend is the person who knows you the most, so atakuhold
will
accountable.
be very genuine.
Otherwise, they are not your best friend.
Na mbona close friends hawachubui na besties wanachubui?
Nice. It's getting too hot.
And it's the first question.
Yeah.
It's such a nice. What do you think, Macy?
I think it depends with how close you are with the person who is calling. It might be you're close enough. If it's urgent, I'm supposed to call you. Yeah, I'll pick up.
Okay.
But the rest, past 10, I wouldn't pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you for a male best friend? Your partner having a female best friend?
I can be your best friend. I'll try so hard to be your best friend. Yeah.
Okay, what if they were best friends? Even when they had best friends, even before when they were best friends before you came into the picture.
Mtanisongea nikuwe wa kwanza.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You've started off with the next one.
I think we passed to the gents.
pass
We
to
have
the
the gents answers.
Take it Ocampo and ask whatever question you want.
Shuffle.
Mimi ni mtu wa popa kifulani.
Bob ni Bob.
White.
It says, will you be a stay-at-home parent if it meant that your partner could pursue their dream? Once again, will you be a stay-at-home parent if it meant that your partner could pursue their dream?
So let me put it this way. If, for example, your partner gets a football deal or they have a deal that has brought them a lot of money, would you be a stay-at-home dad?
So this question is only for the guys.
No,
it's across.
It's across.
I think we start with the ladies. Because the gents
Yeah,
have asked.
we can start with the ladies.
Who wants to go first?
Nice.
Did you guys? Yeah.
Yes, hey.
My life will not stop just because yours is continuing. To be honest, I feel like it's not fair. You'll put me in a position where your life goes on and mine has to stop. So we will have to reach to an agreement.
Compromise.
Yeah, we'll compromise. Hakuna venye mimi maisha yangu tu. Like I've gone depths sama nimefanya vitu mingi sana nifike pale nimefika. For him to just come and tell me, babe, so this and this has happened. I'm done. No, I'm not going to do that.
They say that could be the price of love.
Hey,
Then
I can't be paying. No.
Because
not paying you.
if for example, let's say your partner gets called, for example, in ministry, any pastor New York, there's visa for you guys, there's accommodation.
Or even we've seen couples who maybe you get unataka kuendelea kusoma or you get a relocation deal to go to another country. Would you follow?
Yes, if it favors the both of us, yes, I'm obviously willing to go with him.
In this instance, it only favors,
it only favors one.
the guy.
No.
So you would end the relationship.
I wouldn't end, but I'm sure there's a way that we'll get to an understanding. Yeah, but he doesn't have to force it to me that I have to be reminded I have to stay behind.
Okay.
You know? Kuna venye utaniongelesha naweza kaa ni decide nita understand, but you also have to have something to lose. I'm not the only one who has to lose something. Because hata mini prize. Wezi nieka tu nikani.
So let's use that context of I'm talking about going to state or going to Sweden. He's got this gig. He's a funny comedian from Kiambu. Now wazungu wamesema jokes za umse. He's the one that we want, you know. So you guys are in Sweden. He's gonna be paid well, good money that will get you guys accommodation and all that. There's no work for you there. Would you be willing to relocate with him? Stay at home?
Well,
before useme ukumbuka traffic ya Koja no.
yeah, if I'm moving to greener pastures, yes.
Okay.
So if the deal is
If the deal is
good enough.
Twende.
You'll move.
Okay.
I'm packing my bags.
So shida ilikuwa deal.
Deal.
Okay. Sawa.
Me bora
Hii mambo ya kwenda sijui Nyeri, that's not.
I think I want to hear Nancy.
I think as much as it's his thing, I have my own life.
Okay.
So like we can consider other options, and if we are running out of options, I can consider.
Okay.
But if we have other options to consider, I'll just say, do your thing, I do my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there is no other option, you can consider.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
consider.
so,
Does it matter if it's a boyfriend, if it's a husband?
It matters.
Boyfriend, husband.
No, okay.
Hutaki kurisk na boyfriend.
But it could be
kwa matani.
I like this.
So it matters the kind of
With
setup.
okay.
But
It
you
matters
see-
with the kind of setup, and it also matters with the how green the pastures
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay, so for me, I don't think I will, especially kama deal ni yake peke yake, I don't think ninaweza itikia. And we have to settle matters, we have to discuss it together so that we know it's either twende na wewe ama we just do something about it, because I love having the whole family here. I don't want long distance. I can't do that, especially in marriage. We have to raise the kids together. So we have to settle on a matter that can work for the both of us. And also we miss takatu nyumbani when your life is moving on.
So even that example that I've given of going abroad, very good life. You have a house, Nini, everything. You would still not, because you're not going to suffer.
Okay, like kwenda na yeye. Tutenda.
Oh, you
tutenda.
can choose
We'll
now
go.
to stay at home. Good stuff.
Comfort?
Comfort.
I think the lover girl in me is really fighting because I want to support him, but I think mine would be for a time. It can't be at his side, that will be my whole life. I'm not going to stay at home for 18 years. So do your good, maybe 5, and then let me also go out there and try and...
You're not at home. I mean, you're going for yoga, you're going for dance.
That's
you're
at home.
Like,
That's at home.
paying for all those stuff.
No, I think for a while, yeah. But not at now forever.
rest of your
No, I don't think
It's a nice
forever will
choice.
work. Yeah.
Hapa ndio mambo iko sasa.
Would you
Your
guys,
wife.
Yeah. Would you guys stay at home for your wife?
Your wife has gotten this. Your wife has gotten. You see, like the other day.
wamecheka.
The other day.
Na nataka tuwa support.
The other day I saw this video on Twitter. It was this old guy, white guy, and he was saying that for him, he's a stay-at-home dad because the wife earns big money. And so he just gets to travel first class. He lives the posh life. You saw that video, right? He was talking. He wasn't even giving. He even works in Kenya, I think, as a photographer and all that. And I found that to be so interesting. So for you guys, if your wife has gotten a gig with this international NGO, it's hot stuff. She's going to Tokyo.
She set you guys up.
Amta struggle. Would you be a stay-at-home dad, Teddy?
I think. Will I still be able to follow my passions, or am I strictly?
I mean, if you can find that passion in Tokyo, yeah.
If I'll still be able to follow
Give me
my
an example.
passions and okay, let's say I have like a hobby that I'm really passionate about.
Like what?
Let's say photography.
Okay.
Let's say. Look, that time I'm not doing it as a profession because I understand that's also a profession. But I'm saying, let's say for me,
As a hobby.
it's a hobby.
Yeah, you can still continue taking pictures of
of
the cars there in
you
Tokyo.
know,
They're beautiful.
because I don't know if you know the owner of MySpace, that guy, forgotten his name. See, once he sold MySpace, he just now all he does is just travel the world and photography and so many cool things like that. So in that regard, I would, but it can also be a bit hollow, I feel.
Okay.
So I think I like what Comfort said. For a while, it will be okay. And then I may want to now get back out there.
To the struggle of Nairobi.
No, see, we are going to Japan. That's what you say. Hey, we are in Nairobi. Hey, Nairobi,
You're
that's all
out.
right. Let me chill. Let me be stressed.
I love
Let
it.
me be distressed.
Someone.
According to me, I think you guys have put it in terms of you must fly outside.
Well, that's the scenario that I've created.
Okay, you know, for a man, naturally, we are meant to work. We don't know, like, sitting down, kukatu. Men, we don't know that. But at the same time, she's
You're not scary.
Comfort has Samuel, proceed.
at the same time, she's providing everything.
Yeah.
I think I will just go with Comfort's answer for a period of time because as a man, you can't just stay at home. It's too tough.
Until the kids
So
are-
what do you people mean even when you say for a period of time? Like after those 5 years now, you're like, it's time for me to go back to my
Bro.
butchery in Kino.
No, if they're chasing a good bag, in 5 years, you should have enough for you to also now chill out and for me to do something for myself.
No. This
Ama,
part-
you can continue, and then Sisa me and my can. At least the kids are a bit grown.
No, this partner is rising up the ranks. They're not slowing down.
Oh,
I think Proceed.
They're not slowing down. So
slowing
maybe you
down.
went there, she was the regional manager Asia, now she's going global.
Well,
And she loves you.
and she loves me.
Yeah.
And I love her. I will support her.
Hopefully.
You would support her.
Support
You'd be a stay-at-home
If
dad.
I love her, I'll support her.
Ocampo?
Okay, so for me, I'd say, when I go back to the Bible, every time I pray, I ask God, God, may I not miss whatever you want for me to do at this particular season. May I not miss out on why I was created here on earth. May I not miss out the assignment that you have for me. So when this thing comes, and speaking on the spiritual side of it, I will be like, my God is the key. My God owns everything, even this wife of mine, mananende hiyo bag. So if it means that between God and the assignment God has given me, kama ameniambia this particular season Ocampo, I want you to go to Kibera and wasaidia hawa watoto, hata kama hakuna ataleta mtu mwenye atakusaidia kusupport hawa watoto. That if that is my passion, if that is what God wants me to do at that particular season, then I think it's worth it to even cost me the marriage.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. Sam.
Mimi wacha tu niseme ukweli.
Sema your truth.
As a child tuki grow up, kila mtu alikuwa na dreams zake.
Yeah.
Na kwa dream yangu mimi siko ifikiria ati nitakuwa stay at home parent. So ndakusupport few years, juu mimi ni partner wako na tulifanya kwa marriage, so iko before God. So ndakusupport a few years, then nirudi kwa dream yangu. Juu ukiishi maisha yako senye utaenda, mimi nitaachwa na yangu. So unaweza kuwa ume rise through the ranks, alafu uishie mimi niachwe na hakuna kitu nafanya. Unacheki, sina purpose kwa life, sina anything. So mimi nitasema mimi nitaangalia purpose yangu kwa life ni gani. Kama dream yangu ilikuwa maybe tuseme ni kwa film company, vitu kama hizo. So naweza hold on, wewe succeed kwa kidogo kwanza, alafu sasa mimi niendelee. Sasa utanipea push senye nataka. Unacheki.
Okay, fair. All right, ladies, back to you. No, si ngumu.
Now the most balance.
Yeah,
Answer.
What about this?
Just put it on either.
Kabla ya cut up.
Wewe usichukue dea.
Umeland hapo.
Take the orange.
Chukua dea.
Kama ameland hapo anachukua hiyo.
Okay.
Umeland kwa hiyo blue.
Take it.
Then you take the blue.
Goja.
Chukua.
Hiyo unachukua enjoy story ama ni kalamba kidole it's
Something is terrible. Thanks for asking.
Oh, okay. So when you get something it's terrible for asking, you're supposed to share either something in your life that's just not, that's terrible. Thanks
That's
for
not
asking.
working.
Yeah. So it could be your mental health. Like for us, at that time that we did, maybe it could be emotionally, you're not doing well, your relationship is terrible. Thanks for asking. Yeah. And all of us have to answer.
That's what she landed. So mwenye kutayarisha. Peleke huko tena.
I feel like my connection with God is very terrible. I try reading the Bible and it's not that good yet, but I'm really trying.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Comfort.
Avocado is terrible. Thanks for asking.
See?
Wait, what?
No.
Wait. Avocado is terrible. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
No, that's not an
Sema in your life something.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be something in your life.
Really? Why?
Something introspective. Sorry.
Something introspective. Oh my God. Okay, you'll come back to me.
Okay.
Let me think.
Faith.
We have to say something that happened in the past.
It could be even something you're going through right now.
Oh.
And you don't have to delve into details.
Oh, okay.
Just like Sanita, she just one line like that.
Okay.
Juju.
I worked with a toxic boss.
Okay.
Yeah, for a long time, and it really affected my mental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're healing.
Yeah, I'm still healing. Yeah.
Nice.
Lacey?
I can say emotionally I'm not okay. It's terrible. Thanks for asking.
Good.
We won't delve. You see, we won't delve. So
My mental health also.
The mental.
Yeah.
Okay. Mimi start.
Wacha nianze. Naanza neno narushiwa ngori. Acha.
Mfuko is terrible. Thanks. Next to
Ocampo.
Hey, what? I think sometimes niseme ni mental, but I think sometimes for us or the space I am, sometimes you are not really okay, but you're in a space where you can't say you're not okay. You need to smile. Yes.
So mentally, emotionally,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I would say falling deeply in love. Currently.
Oh.
You're falling deeply in love.
No.
It's
I'm
terrible.
saying
Oh.
I find it difficult.
Okay. Oh.
Karibu ni
Everyone had so many
My
questions.
guardians on Bosham were heartbroken, but Teddy.
I'd say my 2020, like COVID time, 2020 to 21. It was terrible. Thanks for asking.
Is there lights?
Oh yeah, I came
2
out on
years
the other
later?
side.
Oh.
I came out on the other side, and I'm still surprised I did.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, but I'm very thankful for the people I had around me during that time.
Okay. Good.
We let it pass, but it was supposed to be a current thing.
Yeah. Should we share? You and I?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Why not?
What's terrible? Thanks. Okay, right now I'm nursing a really bad cold, so my physical health is terrible. Thanks for asking.
Currently, I feel like my music journey is not where it's supposed to be, so it's a bit terrible. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Sending love to everyone going through like things.
We need it.
Yeah.
Who's asking?
Gents.
Sam.
Pre-picked. That's a pre-picked card.
Let's go. He will still answer.
Okay.
In this or previous relationship, how difficult is it to stay in a relationship when thoughts of leaving begin to haunt you?
Tuanze na hapa. Wacha ni select. Tuanze na hapa.
And then is Zanita.
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 Mi ndo wa mwisho.
Pass the deck. Pass the cards. Zanita, let's go.
Yenye umeuliza hapo.
Oh. In this or previous relationship, how difficult is it to stay in a relationship when thoughts of leaving begin to haunt you?
How difficult is it?
To stay in a relationship, yes. When thoughts of leaving kuishia zinaanza
Yeah, Teddy, let's go.
I think it's harder to leave. Because a lot of people are in relationships they don't want to be in. But because of thinking, oh, what will people say? Or they're they're comfortable or they're trauma bonded, So it's hard. I feel like personally, it's harder to leave than it is to stay.
Okay.
Harder to stay than it is.
Harder to leave.
Harder to leave than it is to stay. Okay. And then also you're afraid of hurting the person. You're like, I might tell them. So you just you're single in your head, but you're still with the person. Yeah, that's how I feel most. Yes.
I'd like to say something.
Sam, let's go.
I think if you decide to stay when thoughts of leaving begin to haunt you, ni kitu imekuja kutoka utotoni. So kuna maybe situation ilijipresent that vitu mbaya zina happen, but you're forced to be there when you are a child.
Therapist Sam. There we go.
So utapata juu mind yako ishazoea kitu mbaya inafanyika, you're still there, ama the love that you got was not how you wanted to receive it. So hii love yenye unapata hapa inakukumbusha vitu ulinini ukiwa utotoni. So now that's a safe space for you. Okay. So utaona wacha nikae hapa.
So for you, is it an easy thing to do?
For me, it's an easy thing.
For you to leave somebody?
Because me, I believe, me niko confident. When you leave, if I bagged you, I can bag better than you.
My response to Sam was a shock to me, to be honest. Ilikuja kama very abrupt. I didn't expect that. It shocked me because to some point he did not acknowledge that he is a prize, yes, but vile ilitoka ilikuwa a bit like he was bragging about it.
Over to Zanita.
Zanita, we are reporting live from Nyayo Stadium.
I think for me, I tend to take a lot of time before I leave a relationship because it's not that easy. You just can't wake up in the morning and just say, I have left this relationship. You'll have to keep going back there till there's one day, itafika point ujambe unajua nimejidisrespect sana. No, I need to leave. Like it comes, hata vile tunamanga na marafiki, oh, leave him, he's not a good person, da 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 da. You're the only person who knows your partner quite well. So it will get to a point, I will go back a couple of times, but there is one time that I will just decide. So it's difficult for me to.
Hauko self-aware in terms of unajijua unajijua venye uko na unataka kuishia but unasema ubaki, alafu later on nakuja unajiambia yenyewe disrespect for long. So uli disrespect from the word go.
No, I feel like that is self-awareness. Like I know the point where I need to leave, and when I leave, there is no point that I will turn back. I will never have that conversation again. I will never have to call him again. I will never have to look for him again.
But it has taken some time.
Yeah, but it will take time.
So it's easier for you to pull the plug.
Because I think for women pull out first psychologically before they do physically.
Yeah. So Sam, when you pull out,
because do pull out first physically, then when you're away from me, psychologically it'll be easy.
When you pull the cord and you end the relationship as fast as you can, do you always have moments of like, did I do the right thing? Because it sounds like.
Yeah, but sometimes I just don't care.
You see, that's a rash decision.
So it's not, you're not the kinds of people who go back to a chick, telling them, let's try to work this out. If it's over, it's over.
It can't.
There are many women out here, so.
Wow, but there is no that one.
Comfort?
Okay,
I
Comfort,
saw that eye roll.
Comfort and I, we are likely to be good friends.
I don't think I really had a connection with Sam. And if I did, okay, I think I did, but like, it's more of a friend connection. I think he's cool. We'd be friends. I just like bullying him. He's easy to bully. So that's why maybe it made look like we have a connection, but it's not a connection like that. It's more of a friendship thing.
Let's go Comfort.
So please repeat for me the question, because I think I'm a bit.
Well, in this or previous relationship, how difficult is it to stay in a relationship when thoughts of leaving begin to haunt you?
Oh yeah, I think that once the thoughts start coming to you, that means there's something wrong. So it's easier for you to just leave sooner than waiting, because the thoughts are going to continue building up, and then you're going to start to resent the person. So I feel like pulling the cord soon is better than waiting, because finally it's going to happen. If the thoughts are there, I don't think you can reverse it really. But yeah, I prefer just when the thoughts come, immediately just remove yourself from the situation, because there's a reason why the thoughts are there. Yeah, and I don't think it's going to get any better.
What happened to fighting for love?
Fighting for love?
Like you
why
try
are
and
the
make
thoughts there in the first place? Because there's something that's not working. And I don't think it's going to get better with time. It doesn't get better. I don't think so.
But yours?
You're human.
I like
like you can obviously those thoughts can come, but maybe it's something that you can talk out and realize, oh, it was just a miscommunication, or it was just
obviously
something
it's
that
not
triggered
something
that.
Small,
and then,
but there's things that you don't compromise on. If it's something that I'm not compromising on, and I feel like you're not going to change, because you're a grown-up.
Okay, that's fair.
These things you're not going to change. So if I feel like it's not something I'm willing to compromise on, I'd rather just remove myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samuel?
Is the ladies saying they are the prize, we are the prize too, so...
Hey.
Yeah, men, we are the prize too. So I have invested myself with you, and I'm seeing difficulties coming.
No returns. Nil returns.
Yeah, no returns. If I had a genuine relationship with you, genuine feelings to you, I think you're the one losing, I'm not the one losing. So I won't find it difficult to go.
But you loved them.
But I was genuine to you. So I'm real with you.
I give up on love.
You guys are too quick to pull the plug. Because there is fight and flight. There are people who choose to leave. There are people who are very quick to leave. There are people who are very quick to fight. to fight for the relationship.
So I think imenikumbusha mahali.
Ocampo, let's go.
Imenikumbusha mahali. Mimi niko kwa pilika zangu pale, sijakosea mtu, nalipa tax zangu on time. Napiga nil return pale. Sasa this was my first relationship. So ilikuwa pale 2019 pale niliwaambia before mambo yaharibike sana.
Hiyo 2019 ileta damage
kidogo nifungie Mombasa na lockdown.
If you're watching, subscribe pia tafadhali.
Bana. So it happened that tulikuwa kwa hiyo on and off kind of thing. And then now it happened this time I was hosting this show. And then I had invited guest pale, wasanii Jabidi was there. I think he came with David Wanda. And then wakakuja. So me, I'm hosting the show. Wasanii wamefika wamekaa pale. And now at that time my ex alikuwa ako hapa hivi. Sasa kwa hiyo harakati kumbe kulikuwa na best friend yake mwenye ni boy. Sasa huyo boy alikuwa anafanya sound. Sasa Mia, do you know those uko hapo na host nini short commercial break, they play the music. Now when you go for commercial break, wanaanza kucheza na boy hapo hivyo wanakimbizana. Ni wewe. Now Jabidi sasa alikuwa hapo. Jabidi knows I was dating her. So Jabidi ile inaendelea. Now when the show ended, sasa mimi niko like hiyo siku nilikuwa, I think it was one of my most, niseme ilikuwa bad experience hiyo siku. Sasa nikaenda, hata sikuongelesha mtu. Tukaingia kwa gari. Sasa Jabidi sasa naye alinichekelea.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a good day.
Alinichekelea vibaya sana. Actually, I think that was my first day I cried because of love. Me crying on set about my relationship, making me feel less vulnerable, or more. I think it's me just being me, and me, that's the truth, It feels nice, letting people or, someone out there will learn from me that sometimes it's okay not to be okay.
Na yeye anacheka, it's comedy.
Sasa alafu tena nimeingia kwa nyumba, nimepiga hoodie ndio mtu asinotice. Alafu nimekaa kwa kona kwa kiti. Sasa nimekaa peke yangu kwa sitting, nimeweka tu zile wimbo za kina Christmati.
She was your ex kama mko pamoja.
Walikuwa na date.
They were dating, but I think at this point it's like you decided it's over.
No, for me, I had not decided it was over. I think for her, she did maybe, I don't know. Alikuwa ametoka. Ako ameniambia anything. So mimi nilikuwa like, siku nikalia hapo, Jabidi akuja akaniambia, alinichekelea, I think nikalia hapo. So I think sometimes when you fight for something, you don't want to let it go, but it's time for you to let it go. Inakuacha kwa in a space where you can lose yourself. You can lose yourself. So saa zingine kuna wale inawapatanga like boom, ndio ime happen. Kuna wale wanaionanga ikikuja pole. So if you don't pull out, shida ni kwako. Basa kuna wao wenye sisi ni innocent, hatujakosea mtu. Inatupata tu from nowhere, you get. So it's hard for us like to move from such a situation. But it'll take time. It'll take almost 2 years
to heal.
Wow. To get out of that.
The lesson there is ogopa to a sound. Anyway.
You're from Faith and Icy. You're from Faith and Icy.
Okay, so for me, I think it will be hard to just leave immediately. I won't leave immediately, though the thoughts have come. And also it depends with the situation. Is this situation something I can talk with this person, or nikitu siwezi compromise? So if it's something I can't compromise, I'll start strategizing on how I'm going to leave the relationship, and also talk to this guy about this thing that happened, and that I can't stay in this relationship anymore. Lakini kama ni something we can talk about it, ni sawa.
Wow. Okay.
As much as it's hard to live, I think sometimes it's the best decision. You can't fight a losing battle. unaangalia situation unaona as much as I want to stay, it's better I leave, because the more I'm staying here, the more I'm getting myself hurt, I'm losing myself in the process. So I'll say, as much as it's hard, it's hard to leave, because at times you leave and you're like, it's on a Saturday and I'm here alone at the house.
Imagine.
Yeah.
General cleaning imeisha, hauna form.
I want him back, but angalia how things were, you're like, I'm not ready for that torture.
Yeah.
So I mean, as much as it's hard, it's sometimes the best decision. Yeah.
Okay. Mi niko na swali.
Some.
Before hata tuende next cards. Now we change the sides.
Okay.
Yeye ndio anataka kuishia.
Ndio anataka kushare.
Your partner. Were you willing to let go?
You have to.
If someone doesn't want to stay there, you can't.
What are you
Can't
fighting
force.
for?
So unasikia kama story ya Ukampo, he was not ready to let go.
This guy.
But wode walikashala to balance sound, Gari hapo. Yeah, anyone has anything to add with regards to Sam's question? Or we proceed?
It's just that Nini, the point of the devil, better the devil you know than the angel you don't.
Yeah.
I think
Sometimes.
hiyo situation ndio imeheartbreak kwa sasa wengi. Nairobi ukiangalia
Ameachwa.
nani?
Mtu akiwa ameachwa.
So unapatanga the partner wanted to leave but you wanted to fight.
Okay.
So wewe ndio unakuja unakuwa heartbroken. So unakuja kusema wanawake
It's tricky. Unakuwa philosopher. Unajua ukiachwa unakuanga mtemi mbaya.
Lakini ukishatokanga hiyo first love sasa. Unakuwa sasa uko sawa. Umekaribishwa sasa.
Sasa it's a right to
Unakuwa hardcore.
Okay.
Is avoiding premium tiers in your relationship journey possible? The next one is, how and what do you think you could have done to avoid premium tiers in your relationship journey?
Is it possible to avoid premium tiers? Sam.
mimi naweza sema from answer A to B to explain. Is it possible to avoid premium tiers? Yes. When your gut tells you something is not right, listen. Gut yako iko always right. Na I think hiyo ndio, sitasema ma player, but wase wanajijua, wakisikia tu gut inasema yanaishi. Hata kwa bees, gut yako kai nene fiti, wejitoe.
But bado utakuwa na premium tiers, babe, because if your gut is right, then that means that the worst case scenario has been proven. That's premium tiers now you're on to. Like, for example, if you're doubting if she's cheating on you, that's your gut, right? Then you check her phone and you find that she's actually cheating on you. It's only premium tiers in a bucket. Zinakuja na ile bowser, not ile clean water.
But Sam is saying, if you suspect she's cheating, leave.
Don't wait to find out.
Don't wait to find out.
The truth will bring itself out with
So
time.
leave before you even look for evidence.
Okay.
So avoid the hurt from, right? Is that what you're saying?
You'll be hurt, but kuna levels of being hurt. Ukienda utafute upate ni ukweli na mwenye kutafuta ako feed. Anakuja sasa console.
But if you can't prove, then how does that work?
Let me trust my gut.
No, so you're saying...
What if it's paranoia? Like the person was innocent and you
Paranoia?
you were bad.
Jesus will save us all.
He's not going to wait to see. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Ladies?
think one of the ways to avoid premium tiers is not going through phones. Yeah.
But even the phone
Na
number.
ukipata
Yep.
kwa site,
Zima hapo.
utapata
Siangalie.
Hata ukipata ya haina password, just rusha to the other side of the room. Don't look at it. Yeah.
ukipata kwa scene wakiwa date.
Who?
Upatana wako na premium tier mwenye nakushikilia sasa. Akupatilisha.
What?
Unapata tu kwa kama tu vile mimi nilikuwa unapata tu kwa
hata si tension.
But I think Comfort is saying the same thing Sam is saying in a nutshell. Like, it's better what you don't know.
Yeah.
What you don't know.
What you don't know can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Sanisha?
But you can't live with that.
Because we'll trust our gut feelings, fine. But what if they were doing something that si kitu mbaya walikuwa nafanya, you know? probably they're planning a proposal for you or a birthday, or you don't have to. Fine, trust your gut feeling, yes. But also, me bado niko kwa story ya conversation. I feel like I really like closure a lot because I want to understand, you know. I won't jump into conclusion that someone is cheating on me or something like that. I'll have to sit down with you, have that conversation. Premium tears will be there. I'm sure we've cried kwa relationship yetu. Tumelia na tumekaa tukaresolve. But I can't say that I'll always trust my gut feelings every single time. I'll need to have closure from that. Like, there are things I'm willing to talk about, but if it's something that siezi, sijui kama ina make sense, me, imagine I'm just...
And do you think the tears would be premium if utaondokea kwanza alafu you come for closure later?
I'm not coming for closure later. Mimi ni mtu mwenye tunamalizana tu na wewe hapo na
get the facts
because right. I do not want to leave because I'm not doing right for myself. I'm trying to get rid of you in my head, in my thoughts. You are my business, you know. You are my partner. So I do not want to leave. Then I come back at I want closure. Mimi tumalizane your story tuishi.
Get your closure.
Yes, I get my closure. I leave.
Wow. Okay. That's actually a healthy mental way of doing it.
Yeah, it takes time because I have gone through
fair share.
A similar thing. I don't really like. I really fight for my relationships and even friendships. But this has happened with a friendship. Couple of people will tell me this person was not good for you, or this person is not celebrating your wins, or this and that, and I'll never see that, you know, because I took you as my friend genuinely. So even when you're doing that, mi nasemanga kama nimefanya kitu mzuri, mi najua God atani reward. Like, he'll tell me, we utaumia, utalia, na wacha nikwambie, mnadhani breakups za relationships ni uchungu, za friendships ni uchungu.
So you guys have gone through breakups for friendships?
Yes.
Where you meet with your friend and you end things amicably. Well, not amicably, but you will just end things.
It just you can just sense the sisterhood is just fading. Like, probably if things are going great for you, hafurai vitu zako, then you can just sense there's a bit of jealousy, there's no support, there's no, because, you know, if you don't have a boyfriend, I feel like your friend, or that's like your sister, yeah? Probably if you didn't grow up having siblings, that's someone that you're confiding in. And that's like also your best friend. So I feel like she gets to know a lot about you, or he gets to know a lot about you. So when it ends, it really takes a toll on you.
So that's Comfort, Zanita, Faith, and Nice. You're all agreeing about even the friendship and how it went. You guys ever break up like with your friends?
I wanted to ask that, Ian.
Let's hear Teddy.
I wouldn't say breakup per se, but then definitely drifting. If you're close and then you kind of just drift off. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sometimes life just
happens.
So it happens.
Do you feel bad about it?
Yeah, you miss like the nostalgia. You reminisce sometimes, but then you also think there's a
such
reason.
is life.
You know, such is life. Yeah, c'est la vie.
Yeah.
Sam,
Me, I don't feel bad.
you just part when you never valued them.
No, I'll value.
You never loved them.
Now I love, but nakubali nitakuwa to grow tani outgrow. So ukini outgrow wewe ishia, do your thing, success. Mimi nikiko outgrow wewe kubali niishie. No, ni wish the most.
Is it that you're scared to face that you're gonna feel pain? Because I feel like you're trying to you're trying to avoid to have that emotion.
Answer the question.
You're trying to avoid having that emotion because you can't say you're not pulling the plug in the relationship, you're pulling the plug in the friendship, you're pulling the plug. There is one time you will need to sit down with that person, you know? Trusting your gut is fine.
Plus,
so Zanita is asking, are you an avoidant? Like, do you always like say?
Men we agree.
Yeah.
So all of you agree you're all avoidant. Some you're also an avoidant, where you don't want to face a certain kind of pain. So you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it at the back of my mind and move on with life.
No, I'd say you may feel such kind of pain. Now, I know what it took from me. So to gather myself back and come out again. So sitaki kujirudisha kwa hiyo shimo.
Okay. It's kind of like a defense mechanism.
Kama uko na PTSD, kuna defense mechanism zako, unaenda.
Okay.
Plus, a lot of men outgrow each other, but they don't break up because their friendships are very surface level. Because girls...
That's unfair.
It's easy.
Go there.
Girls have very deep friendships. Like, you guys talk about a lot of things. It's not like men. I feel like men just...
What?
Everyone is just their boy. Even their best friend doesn't know half of the things that everyone else...
You know, I
especially
really want to
the
side with the
women in
men
their
so
lives.
much, but I think she's right.
No, she has a point. She has a point. She has a point. That's because you see, I feel like as guys, it's very easy for us to make friends, but that doesn't mean those people are our friends. For example, me, I said I'm an extrovert. So even when I go out with my friends and stuff, I'm saying hi to people like,
Surface
but
level.
no, wait, I'm not finished. But the difference is, I always clarify. I'm like, those are just acquaintances. This is someone I Anthony. But my friends' friends, I know my friends' friends. I know the ones who have my back. I know the ones I can tell anything and everything. So maybe the guys you know don't have deep friends.
Yes.
But you
Most
can't
of
paint
them
it under the
don't.
same
Yeah,
brush.
No, I mean, sometimes I compare how deep and intimate I get with my friends and how my wife does it with her friends. They're so intentional. They go out. She knows a lot of details about the friendship. But this year to know bad, it just doesn't come naturally for me to do it. So I feel like on this one, it is true. We do have a lot of surface level friendship.
Have
Let's
you
go,
ever
Kam.
tried to like have friends when you're at that particular time you're working towards something together? Like you feel like you're
Like you
maybe
have a
let's-
common goal.
Yeah, you have a common goal. If you have a common goal, I feel like it helps you even to build the friendship to become even more,
That is true, but now when you get to a point where now you don't have the common goal anymore, the friendship starts to become a bit surface level. For them, it's like even when they have nothing in common, only daktari, only musician,
You'll find
only
different
DJ,
countries,
you still find them.
Aya na ni ukweli.
Nice.
Sawa.
Like me,
Sorry.
I had a group of friends. We used to do like a chama thing. But the time we gave out like we used to give out money tutakuja kushare maybe December.
Okay.
Labda tume gather the money.
Yeah.
So it came to a time where they were like, it's not serving us. So kila mtu apewe share yake. So after that tunapata tu tumeanza tu
Friendship.
tumeanza tu kudrift for them. I think it's naturally for men.
Yeah. I'd like to hear what
You agree?
Nicey.
Before you come to Nice, do you agree, sir? You agree?
Bro, mi kaa hata tufanye kitu ya maana pamoja.
No, unasema do you feel like men tunakuanga na a lot of surface level
Eh,
because comfort
hatukwangi
ni ile story.
Intentional.
Hawezi pata wanaume wawili wameenda ati
Ati
coffee
date.
date.
Ati date, surely.
Unaniita coffee date. Kwanza mimi ndakushuku. Mbona unanipigia tuende coffee date? Once, twice, that time bana.
Tena marriage certificate.
Umekaa sana jo.
Okay.
Nicey?
About the premium yes, question. I think it's hard to avoid. I think when you are in a relationship, I mean, you are ready to risk everything. You're not that sure it's going to work out, and you're just trying something for the first time. But what I can say is after maybe the first thing has worked out or not worked out, you will learn how to avoid those tears in the next. If maybe it's the red flags you ignored the previous time, I mean the next time you won't ignore, you'll be so keen on them. That's why you were saying your point. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Faith, you answered them?
Did she answer?
No.
No, she didn't. She just read.
Okay, so for me, I think I will agree with what Zanita said.
Yes.
I believe in having conversation, and I believe you can when you're communicating well with your partner, it's easier to agree on some things. But sasa kama haizi agree na wewe, I mean, it will be hard pia kukaa hapo kama hamu agree. So kama ni mse hamu agree, I mean, so unatoka tu unaenda, unatoka tu.
Thank you, Faith.
But what if kuna hizo situations like you we love each other, you know, when everything is going on well. But then, you know, these prayers people make, God, if he's not for me, please.
Show me a sign. Give me a sign.
Answered so quickly.
Just, and
The
then
next
now
day,
you find
it's
out
like,
that ukiangalia even marriages za kitambo, you know, there are those seasons that msata mess up, then after hiyo mess at a learn, now they are, you know, they have learned their lesson, they're good, next time now they're keen. Like that can never happen. What if we jump to cut them off or not listen to them, alafu ikuwe pia yenyewe God alikuwa amesema huu ndio wako, but kwa sababu ile mistake moja alifanya ukamcut off, unaenda kutesekea huko mbele.
Wow.
Layered. Aya. Teddy, have you shuffled?
I did.
Okay.
I trust Teddy.
Okay.
Give me this pack.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's a good one. How did you deal with desperation in your single days?
Oh.
We talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
How did you deal with desperation? Or how are you dealing with desperation?
Yeah.
in a single day?
Let's start with Nicey.
Making a lot of new friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making myself busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't become a despa.
I don't want to go back there.
Okay.
Comfort?
Oh, we were actually talking about it with Zanita before this, and I was telling her, like, men can smell the desperation in you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you really need to be careful about it, especially if you're fresh from a breakup. You need to avoid men in general. Just work on yourself first, because they really smell that desperation and they'll take advantage of it.
We take
Yeah. Okay.
You know what?
We'll take care of you.
No, it don't take care. You will use that person to your advantage. And then now they'll have to nurse 2 heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Because they're still healing from the first one.
Amen.
They're still healing from the first
Hata
one.
bado hujahili.
So,
Hata bali bado iko
Unajua
fresh.
Unaongeza kidonda tu ya kidogo.
Gloves na lab coat is ready to
You know,
destroy.
Kidonda tu ya kidogo.
First of all,
Surely,
at
guys.
this time, you're not thinking straight. Like, whatever comes to you, if you just get that small affection, you feel like everyone loves you genuinely. Yeah. So when you take it, you feel like he's being nice to me, he matches my, and then, you know, utasahau, utaongea sana, you know, you'll start saying things
The
that
way
you're not
you were
supposed to be saying. Yeah, you'll say
heartbroken.
how my ex did me dirty, he did me this
Taking
and that and
notes
that.
too.
Unajua. So they're there on the date to take notes. So the next time you come back, atakuwa nafanya vitu unajiuliza, this guy knows me like this. But in real sense, it's because you spoke too much, you didn't give yourself time to heal. So he's using that to his advantage to hurt you again.
He's trying to one up your ex.
So you're saying the same thing as comfort, that if
Yeah.
for you to how to deal with desperation is to avoid.
Avoid it. Come back when you're fully healed, when you know you won't take
You're not
that.
desperate.
Yeah, you're not desperate.
What about the ones that now you've healed from the previous heartbreak, but now you've been in the wilderness for too long? Now you're starting to get desperate, maybe
There's no
because of pressure.
desperation there. I don't think there's
When you
desperation
don't
there.
think about it, there's no desperation.
Hiyo point yake ya tunatumia Kenya wanatuambia, nimekumbuka kitu fulani. Okay, sitaisema yote, but kuna mimi nilikuwa nasema men are kama hizo slogans. Alafu Chege akasema I'm not a dog. Akaandika meow.
But I don't believe in that slogan for men are dogs, to be
Okay.
honest. Because I feel like we are the ones who get to pick that trash. We get to pick that dog. So we can't classify. We can't classify all of them.
Yeah.
Like that. So the trash that you decided you're going to pick, or the dog that you decided you're going to pick, do not classify all
Everyone.
of them like that.
Yeah, John is trash.
That's Zanita.
Yeah.
There's no John here.
John Doe is trash,
Yeah,
not
John Doe
men.
is trash, not men.
Yeah.
Your man was trash.
How do you deal with
How
desperation?
did
How
You
did-
deal.
did you deal?
Or how do you still deal, in case you say?
Yeah.
I honestly avoid the what satasemaje, or I avoid men or just hanging out in spaces.
What if they're not avoiding you?
You avoid men.
Huh?
Men avoid you.
No. What if they are not avoiding you?
Oh.
Okay, so I'll create
a situation yenye itanisaidia or something that will help me not feel the desperation to have that the men.
Like for example.
For example, like
Mwambie upiga nduru usiku so achane tu na
Like
mapema.
find a hobby.
Find something fun to do. Maybe I just go out, hang out with people that I'm free with, that will help me cope with that situation that I'm in, so that even when the men come, I won't feel like so desperate to have them.
So distract yourself.
So I distract myself from them.
Gentlemen,
How
have you
do
ever
you
been
guys?
desperate, by the way? Like you've been single for a while, or maybe it's fresh from a heartbreak.
Yeah.
Now you're desperate to get another girlfriend, thinking it would heal you.
The silence says
There's
a
some-
lot.
How did I deal with desperation? I would say I let myself feel it. Like I'll be like, let it process in my body. Then when the time comes to move on, I'll do so.
What does that look like? Is it texting? Is it
I'll just have to keep myself busy.
okay? Distract yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ocampo?
Previous ama right now?
Previous, right now, zote tu mix.
Desperation of not texting them, or
Desperation too, like maybe you're too desperate to get another girl.
I think
Too desperate to get somebody.
it has never been my portion.
Really?
Shows your
Montana
It has
legend.
never been my portion. Actually, I don't like those people who are desperate. Don't be desperate.
What
guys.
Comfort said. Men can smell that
Yeah, they
desperation.
can smell it.
Don't be desperate. Because actually naonanga tu wewe watu nakujanga kwamba ukiwa desperate na angalia tu niko like ogopa. Don't be desperate. But inafanyanga msana kaa vibaya sana.
Makanidi.
Yeah.
Sam?
Mimi sijaikuwa desperate.
Really?
Hakuna
demu ushaiona yani udemu amekukila tick boxes zote, she's just your type exactly.
Nitakuwa approach ukinikataa sawa.
Like Jay sema like maybe tu wana play hard
I think
to get.
sijaipata situation yenye niko since primary. Sijaipata situation yenye niko sina madem around.
Hey, prom king.
Asi prom king, hakuna prom king.
But ikikataa imekataa tu na nasonga mbele.
So sidhani nishaikuwa hiyo point ati manze udem ama nataka tu dem mwingine sijai.
Really?
Anaogopa kusema.
Stan legends man. Wapi?
Do I think pia priorities zangu pia ziko in check.
Okay.
Okay, sawa. We have so many questions. We'll remember everything. Teddy.
So I used to form very unhealthy infatuation.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, Phil, because you're very honest.
Like Mile Mbaya, because those time was in the
Or you build castles. In
so
the air.
yeah, in my head I'm like, yo, this chick is the one. This time she's already told me
Yeah.
she didn't like me. But this is in the past, guys, remember?
Yeah.
This is,
It's a no judgment.
Yeah, no, this is Kitambo. This is Kitambo. But, so yeah. It was bad. It was really bad, but slowly as I came into my own, because I was a late bloomer, I won't lie. So I came into my own and I started to have healthier relationships with women that I'm interested in and stuff like that. Now, I've not been in such a situation where even if I really like someone and they say they don't like me back, you'll process it like you said, then take the L, and yeah, you can still be friends if like the vibe was still.
What did desperation look like at that time? Is it texting constantly? What did desperation?
When I had the infatuation.
Yeah. What did it look like?
Like you had met the dad in your tree.
No.
Negotiating for cows.
I was just telling myself lies in my head. Like one day she'll come
Delulu.
around. One day she'll come around, you know. Just being when she's around, you're super nervous. But then, you know that thing you do where you have drinks.
Yeah.
Then now when you're going home, when the emotions are free, you just start telling them, hey, I love you.
Okay.
You know that nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You saw the light.
So Sam and Ocampo, you guys have never experienced that at all.
Hebu nikuulize, unakwanga mabishi na ex wako?
Yeah, personally. Yes, yeah.
Wewe kwani ex wako wataka kukuona wao wameshakublock hadi kwa
Wewe
LinkedIn.
anakuanga mwaubizi.
Amemblock hadi Telegram.
Basi utafanya one subscribe bwana. Msi unsubscribe tafadhali if Sam has ever done anything weird.
Mimi is quite based in ex wangu.
Okay.
Yeah.
That desperation question is interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
But hiyo I think inaweza iliniwakia. I think first time nilikuwa na hiyo face ya kutoka sasa kwa whatever. Uko sure manze hii haiwezi bana.
Kwa hivyo pia ulikuwa unamuuliza hiyo. Hiyo ndio desperation.
Mmesema sahi.
By the way, let me even say this. Let me say this. I feel like anyone who's saying that they've never been desperate for somebody else is lying.
Desperate.
You're lying.
Kama ni hiyo kwa hiyo relationship then
we've all had somebody you really wanted. They wanted nothing to do with you.
Yeah, you're building castles mpaka una compare star signs.
Sasa ona, buy gazeti ya Thursday.
Unaangalia photo hiyo.
Sawa basi.
Sijapiga simu.
Kumwambia ati
Uko sure?
Tuseme YouTube wenye ushaisimpia sasa hitu waambie watumie voice.
I'm authentic, I'll be honest with you. So if hiyo ndio inaitwa toxic, sawa. If hiyo ni red flag pia, sawa. I'm my first option, I'm my first priority. You come second. Kuna mtu mwingine akujanga juu yangu, so I accept sa Mungu.
Guys, if you're there, to me,
Please, we shall have a reward.